So for primer, I started off by using the Embryolisse Hydra-Mat. I also have the cream for normal to dry skin. This is amazing. This creates such a beautiful canvas, like beautiful veil over skin for applying makeup. Now I understand why so many makeup artists use this. My brows are already filled in. I use the Anastasia brow definer in the color Ebony. I like my brows to be a little dark. I feel like this is more of a dark brownish black, yet on the cool side. Warm dark brown tones on my eyebrows don't really work well for me. You can really see it in a photo and such, so I don't use those colors. So Ebony is a really nice color for me. If you want to know how I do my eyebrows with this, you can go ahead and check out my video, which I'll link up right above. For foundation, I'm not really a foundation whore as much as I should be, just because my skin is just so problematic. I find one foundation that works for me and then I stick to it as much as I can. The one I got before this, which was the Amazon Clay Foundation by Tarte, which I still love till this day, and I will still buy it over and over again just because I love this formula. This one right here is the Becca Evermatte Shine Proof Foundation. I have never used any foundations by Becca until now, and I really love this foundation. It definitely follows what it says. It is definitely ever matte, like forever, keeps me matte all day long, and I love it. It does get a little dry if you don't wear a primer underneath, if you're just wearing this solely by itself. If you're super oily, like extremely oily, this is probably like the best kind of medium for you. I am oily kind of combination. I just, you know, my face just does what it wants. This is perfect for it. Slight application of this foundation goes a long way, and I absolutely love it. So for the oily girls out there, I definitely recommend this. This costs $36 and I bought this one at Ulta. 36 bucks. It's well worth it, and I think this one's actually like the same price or even more, probably like $38 if I'm correct. They're both really great foundations for combination of oily skin. So I'm going to apply this foundation with the M427. I noticed on my other video that I was saying buff a lot, and I'm sorry about that. I obviously don't know the meaning of buff and I just overuse it. When I should say blend, I say buff. If you catch me saying buff again, just please work with me here. So I'm just dabbing this into my skin, really pressing it into my pores to give the more natural look. Moving on to concealer. I really love this Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer. I don't know what it is, but it's amazing. $8. It's very affordable. I think it's a great buy. So I'm gonna use the Morphe M492. This is a smaller dual fiber brush with the medium shade. I've been really trying to kind of stay away from the craze of the baking. I understand that I have extremely oily skin, but because of the whole natural, healthy looking skin trend that's happening right now, I've really been trying to find products that help me achieve that natural looking healthy skin look. With the Embryolisse Hydra-Mat primer and the Evermatte foundation from Becca, and then with this little guy from MAC, which I just discovered. It's the matte cream from MAC. This was about like 20 something bucks. I think it's just great. With all of those combined, I have been able to achieve that healthy skin finish without going crazy with the whole baking. Baking, I still love if I'm going for like totally full glam. I'm not gonna knock the baking because I am a baking whore, but the minute I found this and saw that it worked, I was like, wow, like instead of using a powder, I'm gonna use this. I don't know, I just think it's so cool that it is in a gel form, and yet it turns into powder. Like, it's just so cool. You are instructed to use this with a sponge, but I'm gonna try and use it with this brush, and hopefully it's not so streaky. You won't know until you try it. So I'm just patting it on my T-zone area. So let's finish off with my face, and then I'll go ahead and do the eyes. For contouring, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Anastasia contour cream palette. So I'm gonna use the color Java. And then I'm gonna get just a little warmer shade and use that as like my mid-tone. So now I'm gonna go with the color Light Sculpt and really drag out that contour a little bit more. And for my nose, I'm gonna grab Light Sculpt again and the same brush, which is the M334. Just lightly dab it onto the side of the bridge of my nose. And I'm gonna grab the shade Banana and going down the center of my nose. Then some on my Cupid's bow. Let's brighten up the inner corners of my eyes a little bit with the same banana color. So for my cheeks, I'm going to use Coralista from this Cheekathon palette by Benefit. This is one of the brushes that I got from the Morphe Me monthly brush club. This is the Morphe E3. So another product that I bought that is new to me is this Carli Bybel Palette by BH Cosmetics. It comes with 12 shades of eyeshadows and 4 shades of highlighters, or whatever you want to use them for. You can use them as eyeshadows as well if you'd like. I think they're very, very pretty, very neutral tone looking. I think this is what I'm going to use for my look today. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead with this shade right here for highlight using the Morphe M509. Unfortunately, I have this gross little pimple right here that's really messing it up for me right now, but I'm gonna work it out. So for lips, I decided to give in and buy the Kylie Cosmetics Lip Kits matte liquid lipsticks. I only bought the colors that I thought would fit me. I have the shades Candy K, Exposed, Cocoa K, Dolce K, True Brown K, and 22. Kind of want to go with Exposed, so let's do Exposed. So I'm gonna start off with the lip liner, and now with the matte liquid lipstick. Oh my god, it smells so good. So now we're gonna move on to the eyes. I'm gonna use the same palette I did with the highlighter. Now I'm going to use some more new goodies, these Zoeva eye brushes. I will be purchasing the rest of their brushes in due time, but honey can only afford so much at one time. I need to slow it down. But it comes with this really cool leather pouch. It's fuchsia. And I really love the fact that they really believe in quality control. And they have like 2 other little notices here saying that, you know, this person checked for this, the other person checked that everything was there, and the other person made sure that everything was up to par. And I just love that. It comes with 12 eye brushes, and this is the complete eye brush set. They're made in Germany, and the shipping was actually very prompt. I got these in a matter of 5 days. Zoeva was kind of more of like my treat to myself. I mean, they're not Tom Ford brushes, but to me they're wonderful, and I absolutely love these. So I'm gonna start off with the 227, and I'm gonna grab this center shade right here, and I'm going to apply that in my crease area. Now with the same brush, I'm going to use this lighter shade right here. Put that underneath my brow. and then blend that in with the first shade. Now I'm gonna grab the Zoeva 228, and I'm gonna grab this gorgeous dark brown shade in the center here. Apply that to my crease. Now for the center of the lid, I'm gonna grab this gold shade. Oh, it's kind of like a champagne-y gold shade right here in the very beginning. Put that in the center of my lid. And then back with my 227. Blend all these colors together in the crease area. Now to add just a little bit of pop in the center of my eyes, I bought a few Super Shock shadows from ColourPop. So I'm gonna use the shade Fringe, and I'm gonna put this on the inner corner of my eye. I'm using the 230 Luxe Pencil by Zoeva and just placing that right in the inner corners. Now back to the Carli Bybel Palette, the 226 by Zoeva, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the first shade that I grabbed in the center top right here and apply that to my bottom lash line. And now grabbing the color right below that and also applying that to the bottom lash line, but only on the outer corner of my eye. Now I just want to darken up the outer corners just a little bit, so I'm going to grab this color out here at the end, put that on the outer area of my eye. I like to really get up down the root of my eyelashes. Now I'm using the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the shade Nude for the bottom waterline. And now for some false lashes, and then we're done. So I use the style Amore from Koko Lashes for my eyelashes, and these lashes literally just do so much for a look. I think I could just be like barefaced with just lashes and look freaking glam. So this is the completed look for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I upload videos every Wednesday, and yeah, I hope to see you on the next one. Bye!
Mm-hmm.